Over the next 20 years, about $84 trillion will be sent from one generation to the next. A lot of this money will end up on a blockchain. We need to talk about this. There's also a new clip about Paul Atkins called The Ripple Case for $3,000 XRP. I'll watch or listen to it with you and explain what it's about. This is a bill that is being looked at by the Florida Banking House Committee. We'll talk about that, along with some facts and new information near the end. For now, let's look at this biggest move of wealth from Chainlink Labs. $84 trillion will be passed down from one family to the next, and the value is moving on the blockchain. Trillions of dollars worth of assets will flow into the wallets of GX. The first asset managers to serve this new market will have an advantage over their competitors. This shows us the first ATF and how popular it has been over the past few years. When my dad's group retires, the money will be given to my kids who are now between the ages of 40 and 25 or 18. These kids are more interested in cryptocurrency. Some of you might think that's backwards, but I've never been interested in the stock market. On the other hand, I love technology and making money with it is even better. This really fits me better, and I'm sure that kids are the same way. We will also probably put this money into the cryptocurrency market once it's given to the kids, even though some people will buy gold, silver, and stocks, among other things. As you can see, a lot of money is coming in. If, say, Chainlink XRPAX or something else takes a tenth or 15th of that value, that's trillions of dollars coming in. This is what I mean by the multiplier effect, which says that $2 trillion can change the price of something by a huge amount. Everyone doesn't seem to get how important it is. Let me play this. XRP is going to 3,000. I haven't seen this yet. Some of these things are fun for me to watch with you so I can tell you if they're right or wrong. Please let me know if you like it when I do this, because I don't know if you guys will like it. Get to $3,000, not at all. Let's say 300,000 people place a market order for XRP at the same time. What will happen? What would happen if, say, 3 billion Chinese people could buy XRP at $3? If they put in a market order, what would happen? XRP is like cash in that case. It's a good like gold, silver, or wheat. There is both desire and supply. Wow, the XRP math says is something that everyone always says. No, let's just say it's a useful form of money and that the price will stop going up when everyone is out. I don't think that will happen for a long time since it's only been going up for a week. Oh, I see, that does have some useful information on it. I'm not really excited about all of it. What ifs, like what if we never switched to this new payment system and stayed with the old SWIFT system? Then it would be 2100 and we'd still be living in the 1900s. I don't know. What if the world ended tomorrow? We can't live in a world where anything could go wrong. All we can do is use facts and logic to try to make the best of things. This is Paul Atkins giving a speech. He is going to work on a strong set of rules for digital goods. This person is now in charge of the SEC. This is a very important time for our businesses. Entrepreneurs and businesses from all over the world want to spend money in the US now that Trump is in office. But the way our financial system is set up makes it hard for them to do so. Having rules in place now makes investments less likely and often punishes success. Capital formation is being slowed down by rules that aren't clear, are too political, are hard to understand, or are too complicated. At the same time, American investors are being flooded with information that doesn't help them understand the real risks of an investment. Now is the time to change the SACE's goals and make things make sense. Again, I can't wait to start working for American buyers and markets. That's great. If something doesn't work right, I'll probably fix it. Okay, we'll pay attention. We will hold Paul Atkins and this SEC accountable for their actions. Okay, we will have to speak up if things look bad and ask for changes to be made. Things are going to be different in the 2024 election. Let's look at that change in 4 years. Some of the things he says about investing in the markets don't seem to help, like the tax stuff. No one really knows because there are so many questions and different White House staffers are saying different things. I'm glad we put the taxes on hold for 90 days. Every day things will change, but that doesn't mean people should invest in the US right now. It's the same as asking what will change every day with the stock market, the cryptocurrency market, and the bond market. I think this could be dangerous for the whole country when things start to fall. People lose their retirement savings. They've worked hard all their lives, and now there will be trouble like riots. That's what I want to say. It won't be easy. Look at this lock. Barbie says there is breaking news about Ripple and the SACE. Both sides have made a move to keep the appeal going. Oh, I don't know that word. It's a lawyer word. Because the parties agreed to settle, the settlement is now waiting for approval from the commission. There will be no report. If you want to read all the language, please do. I also know some other things about this. James K. Phil said that both sides had filed a motion to hold an appeal. Say this word out loud, and I'll remember how to say it. The parties agreed to settle, and the settlement is now waiting for approval from the commission. Here is a more detailed picture of the paper. I think it's always interesting to see what these things look like, so you don't think about them on your way to work or something. This is the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, which rules on the case. People have already talked about this, but I thought it was pretty cool how XRP makes global payments almost instantaneous. There's always something good here for people who want to learn something new or brush up on their skills. Remember, you're only as good as what you learned yesterday. The problem with sending money across borders, traditional ways of getting money from one country to another are slow, expensive, and full of middlemen. SWIFT takes days, charges fees, and takes up to 20% of your money. But most of these things don't cost 20%, right?